Operation Backpack gets kicked off this week. It marks and Menors. It's almost back to school time, but we need your help. We're collecting school supplies all week long. This week, Marks and Menors is a spot. I'll let you know how much fun it's going to be tonight coming up.
Well, it's just a few more weeks until kids are going to be heading back to school, and we want them to be prepared. That's why we're asking you to join us in supporting Operation Backpack. Beth McLeod is doing exactly that for us. She's at the Marks in Menor collecting your donations. Good afternoon, Beth. How you doing?
Hey, it's beautiful outside, but tonight is our kickoff, 4 to 6:30 at Marks and Menor, and you can see we're collecting school supplies. Julian and Leah have been waiting patiently. Are you excited to go back to school, and what's your favorite thing to get when you go back to school?
Math books.
What do you look forward to, Leah, to going back to school? What's your favorite product?
Buying lunch boxes, book bags, and books.
These two have been waiting really patiently, but I'll tell you this. To buy all these things, as you know, costs a lot of money. That's what Operation Backpack, we are raising school supplies to give to Volunteers of America. Tim Reese, this is your store in Marks. People can come in and buy these products right off the shelf and then donate.
Absolutely. This is our second year doing it. We're glad to have you again, glad to partner with Channel 19. We have all our backpacks, all our school supplies available, our backpacks, our supply list, and we'll be able to donate tonight between 4:30 and 6 outside.
So it's a lot of fun. We got bands, live music, we've got the fire department, the police department, and they have a big surprise that they're donating to us tonight. So you're going to stick around to see you back at 4 o'clock?
Absolutely.
Back to you guys.
That's right, we're ready to go here with Chris Tanaka and Beth McLeod, and the donations are already coming in. Come to the Marks here in Menor. Here we go. We have a big party going on, Buckeye Health Plan, and we have an awesome band here, Chris.
It's the start of a very fun and a very important week-long initiative. It's Operation Backpack.
Woo!
Come back.
All right, it's almost that time. Many kids are going back to school soon, and we want to help out. We've got our annual Operation Backpack, and today, Chris Tanaka, Lydia Esparra, and Beth McLeod, they're all out at Marks in Mentor. How's it going so far, guys?
Hey, it's the Marks in Menor out right off of Menor Avenue, and it's easy to spot because of Channel 19's out here. It's always fun. So I stopped Liz here because she was walking through the parking lot with the absolute cutest backpack ever, and you said you need to start school with a
Wookiee. Everybody needs a Wookiee.
And I agree with that. I said, can I have this for Operation Backpack? And what was your response?
I said, absolutely, that is for Operation Backpack, and I have a few more to give.
How many exactly from Mannix Smith?
Mannix Smith collected 61 filled backpacks for the campaign.
And what are we going to find inside those 61 backpacks?
61 for the high school students. There's 30 of those. They have the dictionary, the protractor, the highlighters, the tab binders. And then for the elementary school, they have the crayons and the erasers and the pencils. Yeah.
It's all fun back to school stuff. It is so much fun. Biggest donation ever on Operation Backpack. Woo! 61 backpacks, all for Volunteers of America. Becky, how does this make you feel? Because you kind of gave them the idea to collect this within their office. They started in July.
It doesn't make me feel good. I feel like it's a car full of hope. It's actual hope for little kids and confidence and potential filled up in this car. It's amazing.
And the need gets bigger and bigger every year. It's why we continue to do this. We couldn't do this without the help from Marks. Tim, your store, it comes out in droves. They've been donating all afternoon.
That's right, Tim Reese. It's been a busy afternoon already. Why is Marks involved?
It's a great partnership with Channel 19 to get involved with Operation Backpack to enable us to have our customers purchase all the product at our store and then be able to donate it. It's fantastic.
Your assistant manager, Tiffany Baker's out here with us. Tiffany's a mom. I'm sure you can empathize with people as far as the need to receive this stuff and give kids what they really deserve.
You love your kids with all your heart and want to provide them everything, and it's so great to be able to be involved in this.
I'm sure you can add something, right? And we have another donation coming in. Thank you, sir. What's your name?
My name's Larry Milobensky.
Larry, nice to meet you. Why are you dropping this stuff off?
Oh, I had to go up here shopping anyway. I figured I'd get some school stuff and send it in.
All right, we're out here all afternoon. Come on, Marks and Menor. We're down here in the parking lot where you can drop off stuff, help kids in need. It's Operation Backpack. Jen, back to you.
We are still live at Marks in Mentor for Operation Backpack. Let's get back out to Lydia Esparra, Chris Tanaka. What is happening out there right now?
Lydia Sparrow here with Operation Backpack. Yeah, we're here with the Mentor Fire Department. And of course, you've been collecting all day.
Yes, we started at 7 a.m. this morning at our headquarters station.
With all these guys.
All these guys, and with just amazing generosity from the Mentor community.
All right, Jim, or Jerry, show me what you guys collected, because I know you've been doing this so, oh my word. All right, so I'm going to step over this.
Well, just people have been trickling in all day long, bringing backpacks, school supplies. Ton of kids have been showing up, just coming up. We've been giving tours of the fire station. Our Mentor Firefighters local union donated like $250 with all this. Just amazing generosity.
Great. Thank you so much, Jerry. We're going to let you go just in case you get a call. And we also have Beth McLeod standing by with the special surprise. Beth!
So, yeah, look, we got the Mentor cheer team out here, but more importantly, we have little Michaela and her mom, Allison. Michaela's going to school in 17 days. What are you going to do between now and school?
Go see my friends.
You are going to see your friends. That's what you're most excited about going back to school for, right? What are you going to do, like, with your time, though? That's 17 days.
Go to the pool at the time.
Because it is hot out here. Do you want to go on a vacation, maybe?
Yeah.
With your mom?
Yes.
How about a couple tickets to Cedar Point for coming out and donating?
Yeah.
You guys gave today and you waited along, and a lot of kids don't have a lot, so we're paying this forward. Volunteers of America, we want to thank you for coming out here and helping and donating.
Thank you so much. My daughter appreciates this so much.
So that's what it's all about. We give away tickets. We do a lot of good cheer. Skippers out here. Volunteers of America are taking the donations. Tomorrow, we're at the MARCS at Brea. It's really simple. We have a good time. We've got live music. We've got VIPs out here. So if you can't make it out to Mentor MARCS, then the Brea MARCS. And I'll tell you what, 4 to 6:30, and it's going to be a ton of fun. But in the meantime, look at what Lake County has given us. We have a ton of donations. Back to you guys.
Nice. See how quickly that young girl took those tickets? Yep. Snap. Give them. Got it.
We're going to begin with Operation Backpack. We're going to head out to Chris Tanaka, Beth McLeod, and Lydia Esparra out at MARCS in Mentor. Hey, guys, how's it going?
How you doing, Jen? Yes, our cast of characters is here. Mentor High School joining us now for our 6th Operation Backpack. It's growing great. The hall is getting bigger by the moment. We've got some more volunteers who are coming in. They're going to be dropping stuff off. Gang, this is really good to be out here. It's a week-long initiative. It's not only fun, but it's very important for a lot of kids to get the school year started the way they all deserve.
And we need these supplies. I don't think some of you understand how big the demand is. Volunteers of America help us every year distribute this. And so far, so good. Lake County is really turning out.
We got some good partners involved.
Yes, great partners. MARCS as usual. Thank you, Tim Reese, for joining us again. And you just keep coming back and coming back.
Absolutely. We're proud to be with you guys and Volunteers of America. We look forward to it every year to have everybody come down and support not just MARCS, but the local community, and to donate all this product to Volunteers of America. It's fantastic.
And real quickly, people don't really realize that there is a need for supplies for kids out there.
All the time. Every year it gets Volunteers of America donates all this product to them, and all the time we get requests for donations, so it's great to have everybody out here and to support this great cause.
Tim Reese from MARCS and from Youngstown, thanks.
Speaking of donations, look at this. We got them lined up a little bit. We got Mike, who went into MARCS and just bought stuff, and you can use a credit card now at MARCS. Who knew that? Isn't that awesome?
Best thing ever.
Isn't that great?
It is.
Thank you for your donations so much. We have Sue with Murphy. She even brought her dog. I will actually take the dog and the couple hundred.
They're done now, Beth and dogs.
You can leave the dog, too. Come on in, look at this. The donations, we just have them lined up. The turnout has been fantastic.
It's incredible.
Look at come on.
All right, Jen, we're just getting going. We've got a full hour ahead. We'll come on back. Jen, we'll send it back to you for now.
All right, thanks. Looks like a lot of fun out there, guys. And stay with Cleveland 19 all afternoon for more from Operation Backpack. We're going to go back to Chris and Lydia and Beth in just a few minutes.
Kicking off on their first day, Operation Backpack's in Mentor today, Brea tomorrow. I'm out here with Chris Tanaka. Chris, I thought there was 3 of us.
Yeah, where's Lydia?
Lydia?
Welcome back. Oh, we're at MARCS in Mentor, and we've got pretty much All of Mentor High School Athletics with us, along with the athletics director. It's Operation Backpack. Jeff Casella. Jeff, thanks for being with us and such a strong contingent of student athletes out here. Why are you guys out here today?
We believe in community support, and these guys here are giving back to their community, and can't think of a better way to help our fellow students get back to Mentor.
We know there's a need, but father to father, what's the benefit for kids knowing that they'll be well supplied heading into a school year?
We know that kids are going to benefit from education, and education's #1 in our country. We strongly believe it in the Mentor schools, and so that's what we're here to support.
Fantastic, and you're supporting in force. Thanks for coming out.
Leaders in the soccer team.
Absolutely, boys soccer and the girls cheer squad. That's good stuff. And of course, all of the donations we collect get passed along for Volunteers of America distribute, Beth, right?
Yeah, and not only are we taking the backpacks and the school supplies, but Christopher here from Buckeye Health Plan, you brought cold, hard cash. How much is your donation worth?
We donated $2,500 to the Volunteers of America.
We've got a little cash box here. Our cash box only has like $100 or $200 in it right now. Thank you so much to all your employees.
We sure hope it helps, and we're glad to be here.
Everything helps. A box of crayons helps. Pencils help. Paper help. Volunteers of America, Becky, how do you rate this outcome that we've got going on? This has got to be one of the biggest.
Well, if I rate it, I think you and I will stand here and cry, because I know we're all completely overwhelmed by the community's generosity, and helping kids reach their full potential is what we're all about today.
Do you ever think there'll be a day where we just don't need to do events like this?
I don't think so. I think we should always help kids as much as we can, do everything they can to be our future.
And that's what it's all about. The kids are our future. The kids that came out to help out from Mentor. Absolutely fantastic. Don't forget, tomorrow we're in Bria. Jen, back to you.
All right, thanks, Beth. Like she and Chris mentioned, here are some of the items that we are collecting this week. Glue sticks, pencil boxes, large erasers, rulers, and scissors. Lydia, Chris, and Beth return at the bottom of the hour, of course. Cleveland 19 News continues with more from Operation Backpack, where we are collecting school supplies to help local kids heading back to class. Lydia Esparra, Chris Tanaka, and Beth McLeod back in front of the Marks on Route 20 in Mentor. Lots of people stopping by to donate, huh, guys?
Oh, my gosh. It's been marvelous out here, of course, because we have a live band also for Operation Backpack with Flannel Planet. We have Rob. Rob, tell us about your band.
Hey, we are Cleveland's #1 90s party band. We play every last Wednesday of the month at Willoughby Brewing Company, and some Saturdays, too. That's kind of our main spot.
And you've been volunteering your time all day. Why?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's a great cause, you know. And we've even donated $50 worth of school supplies as well.
And, you know, playing in a band, a lot of people come and see you. You know that there's a lot of need out there for kids, that they need backpacks, they need pencils and papers.
Absolutely. I have kids myself, so I understand the struggle. Absolutely.
All right, thank you, Rob. We're going to let you play it out as I toss it at Chris Tanaka. The band is here for
Lydia.
you.
It is Operation Backpack, but you can donate so much more than backpacks. Crayons, notebooks, whatever it may be. And we have a lot of partners in this all. Ohio Savings Bank, Levin's, and of course Marks, where we're here today out in Mentor. Tyler rejoining us. Thanks for doing so, sir. Why does Marks get involved every year?
Well, Marks has been with this community for over 35 years, and it just feels really good to give back to the community that's meant so much to us as a company for so long.
The Mentor High School cheer squad's been out with us all day in this heat. The boys soccer team is also out here. And look at all these donations. The pile's getting bigger, so come on out, make it even bigger as we help out Ohio school kids. Jen will send it back inside for you, but we're still out here until 6 o'clock.
All right, thanks, Chris. Stay with Cleveland 19 all afternoon for more from Operation Backpack. We're going to go back to Chris, Beth, and Lydia in just a few minutes. Cleveland 19 News is collecting school supplies to help local kids heading back to class. We are calling it Operation Backpack. Lydia Esparra, Chris Tanaka, and Beth McLeod back at the Marks on Route 20 in Mentor. Looks like a good crowd so far, you guys.
We've had a huge turnout for today. This has got to be the biggest turnout I've seen in 6 years. We're at Marks in Mentor on Mentor Avenue. Tomorrow we're at Marks in Bria. And Becky's here from Volunteers of America. And I know the turnout is great. The need is great. But tell me what a child feels like when they go back to school and they don't have a backpack, and or maybe have a used one from like 15 years ago, a hand-me-down. What does it make a child feel like?
I think they feel insecure, and you know that they're going to get bullied and picked on because their backpack has holes, and immediately on the first day they start at a disadvantage and discouraged. It's heartbreaking.
And that's why we're doing this. We're trying to give you an opportunity of this, right? So what's your favorite thing to see in this pile? What makes you the happiest?
Oh, I love the Chewbacca backpack, but I love all the hope and opportunity and all the things they're going to end up in the notebooks and colored with the crayons and the colored pencils. It's just opportunity everywhere.
It is so fantastic. I know it's hot. Tomorrow we're out at Berea. You're going to be out in Berea with me?
Oh, yeah, I'll be there.
Drinking our Gatorade. Chris Tanaka's out here, so is Lydia Sparrow. But Chris, isn't this turnout fantastic?
It's incredible, and we've got a lot of support coming from a lot of different people and organizations. Christy with the Lake County Captains is here. Why does a baseball team feel the need to support a back-to-school drive?
At Lake County Captains, we really provide a family-friendly atmosphere through our education days and through our reading program, and we're just so happy to be out here supporting Operation Backpack, just to provide the support the youth need in the education field.
You know firsthand what it's like to see a happy child, and we've got more donations coming in. Come on, thank you so much. Ma'am, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Patty Lyles.
Nice to meet you, and your name?
Addison Lyles.
Addison, nice to meet you. What grade are you going into? Sixth. When does school start?
August 17th.
August 17th. Well, you better hurry up and use these free Cedar Point passes.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for dropping off and donating. Gang, we're having a lot of fun out here. Perhaps the most fun, Lydia Sparrow hanging out with Flannel Planet. We'll be right back.
All right, thanks, guys. Maybe she missed her calling. Operation Backpack continues tomorrow on Cleveland 19. We'll be in front of the MARCS on Bagley Road in Berea. Come out and join me, Jason, and Mark. Join us with a donation for local students.
And speaking of school, today we are helping everyone get ready to return to class. We have Operation Backpack events all week long. And today, Lydia Sparrow, Beth McLeod, Chris Tanaka, all live in Mentor with the MARCS collecting items for class.
That's right, day one, a huge success out here at the MARCS in Mentor. You can see the hall, it was great. We had Mentor High School out. We had Flannel Planet with us, a great start. Needy cause, gang.
And tomorrow we'll be out at MARCS in Berea on Bagley Road. And don't forget, just go right into MARCS, pick up a backpack. You can purchase it right there with your credit card. So we make it really nice and easy. But the turnout was great. And we're giving away Cedar Point tickets tomorrow as well.
And the donations are still coming in. We have Linda here. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Chris is going to unpack everything, so thank you.
I'm going to show them what to take because guess what?
Okay, great. Show them what to take. Thank you so much.
He didn't clear out the trunk prior to.
He didn't clear out the trunk. All right, here's Chris getting all of our donations here. And thank you so much. It continues all the way in Berea, but for now, we are going to be rocking the Vida Loca with the cheerleaders. Let's go back, Eric. Living la vida loca, living la vida loca.
Well, kids, just a few more weeks until you're back to school. And we, of course, want the kids to be prepared. That's why we're asking you to join us in supporting Operation Backpack. Beth McLeod is live at the MARCS in Berea today. Met her yesterday, Berea today, collecting your donations. East side, west side for you, Beth.
Yeah, east side, west side, absolutely. This is right off of Bagley Road. MARCS has been so generous, and I'll tell you what, yesterday we were record-breaking. We collected so much stuff that the Volunteers of America, Becky, asked us to help her get some of the stuff back to Volunteers of America. We collected so many backpacks, it was amazing. Tonight, you come by Berea, and look who's going to be there. Slider. Absolutely, and he always brings fun stuff, magnets, who knows what he's going to bring. Alex actually brought Slider with me today, and Alex, we're collecting school supplies. Are you looking forward to going back to school?
Yes.
What's your favorite thing about going back?
Seeing my friends and doing math.
So we love that you love books and you love doing math, but a lot of kids going back to school, they don't get backpacks and stuff. Don't you think you should ask people to come out and dedicate like backpacks and stuff to people?
Yes.
I do too. Okay, so you got to come out. Store manager Mike, we love you, MARCS, but let me tell you, MARCS yesterday, they rocked it. We broke records. Yeah.
Yes, I heard they raised it. We're hoping we will do better today. We're going to go after that goal.
Okay, so the call is out. Vaughn put this together. Store manager Vaughn, you make it really easy for people to come on into your store.
Yes, we do. You can actually print this off online at their website for Volunteers of America or at marcs.com. Also, too, I was able to put these two backpacks together for less than $60 to help a family in need. So come on down.
Sue, that's exactly right. And this one is really easy. The MARCS store on Bagley Road. You're going to pull in right off of Bagley. You got Columbia that way, so Westlake, come on down. And then you're going to drive right through. We'll have a band here tonight, Sliders, Scully. Here's the best part about this. We're giving away Cedar Point tickets. So come on by, make a donation. I'm putting the call out because we raised the bar yesterday, guys. We need a lot of backpacks. It gets kicked off at 4 o'clock. Jen Pachano, Jason Nicholas, Mark Nolan will all be your hosts tonight.
Right now on Cleveland 19 News, I'm here in the studio with your latest headlines while Mark Nolan is out in Berea with Operation Backpack. Mark?
Yes, indeed, right outside the MARCS here on West Bagley Road, and people are already showing up with donations. Take a look, meteorologist Jason Nicholas is there, Jen Pachano's there. Jen, stop shaking down the people for money, Jen. Stop it, please. They've already made nice donations. Oh, in case you haven't noticed yet, I found my stuff on the mark. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll talk a little bit later on. Back inside you. And we are live out at the MARCS here in Berea. Of course, Operation Backpack going on. And this hour, we're going to be giving away 2 Cedar Point tickets. And then next hour, 2 more Cedar Point tickets. Holy cow. Jason, it's hot out here.
Yeah, it's a little bit on the toasty side. You have your sunscreen on. Shades are certainly needed too. But come on out here. Bagley Road right here. We've got the fire department from Berea. The police are out here. A petting zoo. Operation Backpack continues. That in your forecast straight ahead.
Jen Pachano is out at Operation Backpack getting some answers for parents about how best to prepare their children for the transition from summer to the school year. Jen?
That's right, Ramona. You know, along with fulfilling those school supply lists that we're doing out here at Operation Backpack, you're probably also trying to squeeze in things like, say, a dentist appointment before that school calendar fills up, because as a parent, you probably know getting your children to the doctor will help them start that school year off on the right foot. And coming up on Cleveland 19 News at 5 o'clock, Dr. Caserta talks about that sometimes painful transition from those long summer nights to those early school year bedtimes. And I'll tell you what, out here it is getting so hot, these crayons are starting to melt here. Let's toss it over to meteorologist Jason Nicholas to tell us about what the rest of the week looks like, Jason.
Yeah, well, it's a little warm out here. Yeah. Thankfully, Mark gave you his SPF
70, I think.
70,000, and you're staying safe out here. But yeah, beautiful weather out here. Come on down the MARCS here on Bagley Road. Of course, we can't do this alone. We've got a lot of help from MARCS. Also, the great folks from the Berea Police Department are out here. Talk about why this is such an important thing for not only here in Berea, but across Northeast Ohio.
Well, it's a fantastic event, and it's extremely important for us to give back to the community, get all the community out here. You know, as many donations as we can bring in here by helping. It's, you know, it's the best thing that we can give back and give back to the community.
Awesome, and thanks for your help, guys. I know you guys are very busy, so I appreciate taking time out of your busy schedule. As far as the weather goes, let's take a look at our current temperatures. We are warm. Back out here live in Berea, Bagley Road, the MARCS. We've got the police helping us out. Also, Mark, we've got the firefighters too,
We do have the fire. We had to call an audible because one of the firefighters is actually inside buying even more stuff for the kids.
Pretty good.
So when we're calling an audible. Let's wait. You want to walk this way? Let's go see the animals, right? All right, sounds like a good idea. Look at the size of that dog. Oh, wait a second. That is not a dog at all. Holy cow. Hi, everyone. We're live on television. Before you say any dirty words, what is the name of this? We're a Critter Camp Farm.
Yes, this is Critter Camp Farm. We're a mobile petting zoo, pony rides. It's all animal rescue. They've all been rescued animals.
Really?
Yes.
Who is this character?
This is Otis, our donkey.
And who is on the back of Otis?
That is Jessica, our chicken. She's a Banny.
Is this a common occurrence that she just kind of hangs out on Otis like that?
They're very close friends.
Clearly. I smell a children's book cooking. All right, we'll check in with you guys a little bit later on, but this is all part of the gig. We got Cedar Point tickets here. We've got a petting zoo for the kids. Stop it out at the MARCS on West Bagley here in Berea for Operation Backpack. Back inside you.
Mark Nolan, you missed it today. We had warm, freshly baked cookies today in the meeting.
Wow, man, that is, how does that even happen? Bezos was the richest guy in the world for less than an hour earlier in the week, so he can afford some cookies if he wants to.
Yes.
We're out at Operation Backpack here. The Oswald folks have stopped by. Hashtag Oswald Cares. Look at that. They filled up a whole big daggone thing full of great stuff, including the backpacks there. We got kids from Berea Mid Park here as well. Slider has showed up as well. It's a party at the MARCS in Berea on West Bagley. Stop out and see us. We'll be back in a bit.
All right, out here live, Bagley Road in Berea, the MARCS store Operation Backpack continuing. We have a great crowd out here. Coming out out, visit us, of course, donate what you can, and stop by and say hello as well. As far as the weather goes, it's actually a pretty decent evening, a little bit on the warm side. Got the shades out, the SPF is needed as well. Current air temperatures are in the mid and upper 80s. Back out here live at the MARCS store in Berea. We've got the fire trucks out here as well as a petting zoo. We're all out here, of course, for a great cause. The MARCS store here in Berea on Bagley Road. More from here as well as your forecast coming up in just a few. Ramona.
Thank you. Let's get back out to Operation Backpack and see what my partner Mark Nolan is up to. What's happening out there?
I wanted to hang out by the fire truck a little bit, maybe talk to a couple of fire. Kubek! Where's Kubek? Mike. Hey, Mike. How are you? Nice to see you, man. Good. We brought you back because we heard that you spoke last year. You feeling pretty strong?
Well, not that strong, but strong enough, I guess.
What'd you guys? First of all, the kids love that, just seeing the fire trucks around here together. What'd you guys end up bringing around here today?
We stopped in the MARCS here, and on behalf of our union, IFF 1836, we got a cart full of school supplies to donate.
Excellent.
It's nice to donate things, help out in the community. So.
Absolutely, we love it, and we love the fire truck. What do you say? Can we hook up one of these? It's 90 degrees out. Let's hook up a hose. Let's just get after the crowd.
I'd love to. We've been busy all day. I'd like to cool off myself, so maybe we can do that later.
All right, listen to the radio. We'll see if we can get you on a call. Now, this doesn't happen unless the nice folks at MARCS are helping us out. Jen Pachano here right now with the big boss man.
That's right, big boss man, regional manager here at MARCS, Mike Shoemaker. I imagine this time of year, you're seeing parents with their noses in the school supply list, maybe looking for them here at MARCS, getting ready for that. So what do you have here at MARCS to help people make these donations as easy as possible?
Certainly at every store we have back to school lists for the local schools, but today we have the Volunteers of America checklist for Operation Backpack located in there. So all you have to do is show up, pull up a checklist, get the items off here, come on out, and then donate them and help make a difference in the community.
Oh, and look who is photobombing us, Slider. That's right, a backpack just like this is what you need. So meet us out here. We're at MARCS in Berea on Bagley Road. We're going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
Let's go out to Mark Nolan in Operation Backpack.
I don't have my whistle out here. I just stopped you guys a while ago. Yeah, we're right here on the West Bagley here at the MARCS in Berea. We got some of the kids from Berea Mid Park here hanging out there, helping out, getting the donations in. Oh, sorry about that, Kevin. I'm leaning into people. Goods, the band playing back there in the background here. And our new best friend, Diane. Come here. Come here. How are you, dear? What's going on?
Good. I'm fine. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I remembered to come.
Yeah, me too. What do you got there? It looks like your backpack.
With lots of, like, pencils and pens, crayons, that kind of thing in there.
See, that's what we're looking for. You follow directions so well. You know what you get for that? You have grandkids. You have grandkids, right?
Yes.
How about a couple of tickets to Cedar Point? Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be great.
Absolutely. Bring it in for the real thing, Diane.
Thank you.
Here it is. This is what you get, people. Come on out to the MARCS in Berea. This may send people away, right? We don't want to do this. All right, me and Pachano going to the Mexican place across the street and get some margaritas. We'll talk to you guys later. Back inside.
Here live in Berea. We're at the MARCS on Bagley Road. Of course, Operation Backpack continuing here all week long. And we're here in Berea. We've got one of our friends, Councilman Nick from Berea. Talk about how important a day like today is for Operation Backpack.
Very important to supply the kids getting ready to go back to school, and we're happy to be part of it. I'm glad you guys are out here, and hopefully a lot of people see this and come running in for us. So.
Yeah, well, they are, and we've got another councilman here, Nick and Rick, the Berea City Councilman. Talk a little bit more about today and how great it is to be out here.
It's great to be out here. It's great to see all the support from everyone, the generosity. Like I said, it's always a great cause for our kids and for our youth. So thank you to everyone coming out.
All right, Rick and Nick, thank you so much. Take a look at what's going on as far as our weather goes. Back out here live, MARCS in Berea, Bagley Road. We've got the petting zoo, Critter Camp behind me. We'll maybe get a little comment from a couple of these goats coming up at 5 o'clock. Coming up here in just a bit. Okay, don't forget, tomorrow we're also out at the Ohio Savings Bank in South Euclid. We'll see you there if you don't come out here to Berea. Back inside.
I'm telling you, I don't think he ever left. Every time I saw there was something, McConaughey, is it a ball game? Is it all the restaurants? I don't know. The guy said he could be in the crowd here right now at Operation Backpack. And we would never, he might be playing with the goods band back here. He may be in a car out on Bagley getting ready to come in here and drop off all kinds of backpacks, which is what we're going to continue to do right right in through the 6 o'clock news. But Cleveland 19 News at 5 is coming up next.
All right, day 2 now of Operation Backpack, Cleveland 19's Back to School Drive, which benefits students all across Northeast Ohio. Today, the gang, Mark Nolan, Jen Pachano, and Jason Nicholas, down at the MARCS in Berea. Gang, looks sunny, warm. How is it down there?
Yeah, well, listen, it is hot. It's hot out here, but luckily Backpack Mountain is growing as we
look at
speak
this.
here. This is absolutely fantastic, and I believe it's about to get bigger. Am I right, Jen? What do we got going on?
Absolutely. We've got the Berea firefighters here. You guys told us you had a donation, and you delivered. So what did you bring for us?
Just a whole bunch of school supplies. You know, we heard kind of last minute that we were going to have this opportunity to help out in the community, so we ran in and got a cart full of items and hope they go to good use.
That's what, and you said last minute, so it doesn't take a lot of planning or plotting or anything. You can just walk right in any store you want and come out of the store with backpacks, crayons, colored pencils, notebooks, things like that. We thank you so much. This is on behalf of your union?
Yes, it is. IAFF 1836. We all, paid for this, got it together, and here we are.
Wonderful. So go ahead and unload that for us, gentlemen. Okay. And Mark, of course, this is not the only reason to come out here and donate for Operation Backpack, right?
Absolutely. We've got some friends we've made back here.
Yeah.
We have a donkey named Otis and a chicken that rides on the donkey.
Right.
Which is extra fun.
All part of Critter Camp Farm that came.
Exactly. But we're also givers ourselves, right?
We are. We have a very generous donation from a little girl named Abby, I believe, right? Abby, did you bring something for Operation Backpack? Yeah. You did? May I see? Can I see? Thank you so much, Abby. You know what? We're so grateful that we decided to give something to you. Do you like rides, Abby? Yeah. Do you like rides? How about a couple of tickets to Cedar Point? Oh my goodness, thank you. So welcome. We're so grateful. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Absolutely. And as Mark mentioned, it is hot out here, isn't it, Jason?
Oh my gosh, totally. Are you excited?
Yes.
Yes. She was trying to give me that money. I kept saying, would you just wait a little bit? You don't want to give it to me. Let Jen hold it. What's going on back here? Oh, there's a duck. What does the duck think about coming out to Operation Backpack? Nothing? We'll give you some time to think about it. All right, let's take a look at what's happening outside. Well, he just said hot and humid. Tonight, you have outdoor plans. You want to come out here to Berea. We're out here until 6:30. Not bad. Temperatures in the 80s. We do cool off a little bit in the 70s, and I think many of us will wake up tomorrow morning with readings in the 60s. Now, we do want to point out, we are watching for an alert day there on as we head through the upcoming week. We'll talk more about that coming up. But overall, a very nice afternoon here. Bagley Road, the MARCS in Berea. We've got our Critter Camp Farm from Nova, Ohio. They are here. We've got bunnies, we've got goats, and we've got Mr. Otis here. He's our favorite donkey, and he is just chilling in the heat. So good stuff out here. Come on down and say hello. Chris, back inside to you.
Hey, welcome back. We recently told you that on average, parents will spend close to $700 on back-to-school supplies. Well, many people just can't afford that, and that's where Operation Backpack comes in. Let's rejoin the gang down at MARCS in Berea. Jason, another lively atmosphere.
Yeah, it's great out here, Chris. It's a little loud. We've got the goods behind me playing a little Foo Fighters. Let's go over and talk to them. Learn to Fly, great song. All right, well, so Jose is the leader of the band here. A little Foo Fighter action out here in Berea. Talk about why it's so great to be out here today.
Well, I mean, it's always good to help people out, obviously, and I've got kids just like a lot of people, and we all need back-to-school supplies and stuff like that. It's just great to be out here at MARCS and just, helping out wherever we can do, for sure.
Awesome. The goods. You guys have a Facebook page or anything folks can like?
Yeah, we do. You guys can check us out at goodsband.com, and you can link to the Facebook page there. It's Good Band Cleveland, and yeah, Goods Band's got all our dates and all that stuff coming up.
Awesome. Thank you, Jose, so much for what you're doing. Keep playing. We're going to do a little weather. Look into I'm no Foo Fighters Dave Grohl, believe me. All right, let's send it over to Jen.
All right, thanks, Jason. It can be a pretty tough adjustment for kids from those carefree, hot summer days like this to a regular school routine. So I went to a pediatrician to get some tips for parents about how they can best help their kids get some good sleep before the start of the school year. All right, and coming up on Cleveland 19 News at 6, Dr. Caserta is going to talk about immunizations, vision screenings, and backpacks. And speaking of backpacks, we have one more donation here, don't we, ma'am? Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. Where are you from?
Olmsted Falls.
Olmsted Falls. Thank you for making the trip, and thank you for making the donation to Operation Backpack. We appreciate you.
Good job.
Thank you. All right, we're going to send it back to the studio, Chris.
All right, Jen, good stuff. Hey, coming up at 5:30, if you can't make it out to any of our locations this week, we'll tell you how you can donate to Operation Backpack online. Good stuff. Welcome back. Now at 5:30, another live look at Operation Backpack down in Berea. Jen Pachano, Mark Nolan, Jason Nicholas, and all these kids are down there at the MARCS collecting school supplies for Volunteers of America. We're going to head back out there in just a few minutes. And speaking of Operation Backpack, let's head back down to MARCS on Bagley Road in Berea, where the gang's all there. Jen, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Chris, because we are gathering so much. I've got Mike and Vaughn here from MARCS. Tell us what people are bringing down and what you still need people to bring down. We still got another hour out here.
Filler paper, notebooks, Crayola crayons, highlighters, pens, pencils. We have a list in here from Volunteers of America, a checklist. The list goes on. Backpacks, of course, so we've still got an hour to go, and we need more.
Absolutely. Bottomless here. Mark, who have you got with you?
Speaking of bottomless, Bhutan Creamery is here. What did you bring here for us today?
We've got a milk crate full of goodies and school supplies for all the kids that need it this year.
Absolutely. And look, can we show everybody your get up real quick? Get us a wide shot of that. Hey-o! Hey-o, everybody. Much more serious things going on over there with Jen right now. What's up, Jen?
That's right. And it's not just some of the supplies itself, but I have Councilwoman Banzak from Berea here, and you have come with a monetary donation, right?
That's correct. Berea City Council is offering a monetary donation for this wonderful cause. There's so many children in the area that really need some help, and this is a wonderful way to give back to the community.
Wonderful. So if you don't have time to go into MARCS and shop for those school supplies, you can always just hand us a little bit of cash if you've got, write us a check, whatever you can do to help Volunteers of America. Jason, it's a hot one out here, so maybe stay in the AC and just drop off the donation in your car, right?
Yeah, you can pull your car up right here, keep the AC on, have your water there, don't even have to get out of the car. It's like a drive-through donation center, too. Thank you so much for your help, too. And everyone here, you guys are great. Let's hear you. Love it out here. They got their shades on, enjoying the afternoon, staying hydrated as well. Come on down. We're out here for about another hour or so. All right, let's take a look at what's happening weather-wise. We're live here in Berea, Bagley Road. Come on down. The MARCS store here. Operation Backpack. Donate. We need your help. Chris, back into you.
Back home here in Northeast Ohio, well, we've had a beautiful week so far, but rain is on the way. Back out now to Chief Meteorologist Jason Nicholas at Operation Backpack from Berea. Jason.
Hey there, Chris. You were enjoying Menor yesterday. Similar weather here in Berea. We're on Bagley Road here, the MARCS store. Take a look. We've got all these donations. Look at this. Is what we call it Operation Backpack, by the way. Spider-Man Chewbacca backpack. This is awesome. And again, it's a community effort. All that is donated here stays here in Northeast Ohio. The city of Berea, a huge help, as well as our friends here at MARCS, and of course, the Berea Police Department, the Berea Fire Department. Thank you guys so much for coming out. What's a day like today like for you? I know you guys are very busy taking time out of your schedule to help us out.
It's hot. We've had a hot morning full of training till about 1 o'clock. Squad's been running, engine's been running, and now we're out here doing these donations.
Well, I really appreciate it. The police as well helping us out, guys. Thank you.
This is just the easy stuff. This is having fun and giving back.
We really appreciate it. We've got the band behind us as well. We've got the petting zoo. Everything's going on. You still have time. We're going to be out here until 6:30.
And still plenty of time to get out to Berea's very own MARCS here on West Bagley because Operation Backpack's going on. We'll talk more about that coming up in just a bit.
All this week, we are gathering the tools kids need for the school year. And today, Operation Backpack is at the Berea MARCS with Mark Nolan, Jason Nicholas, and Jen Pachano. How's it going out there, guys?
Crowd knows how to woo, Ramona. They know how to woo, and they're wooing right now. And we've got the regional manager and the store manager here both. We've got Mike and Vaughn here from MARCS. Pretty good day here today.
Excellent day today. Berea really came out and made this happen. Operation Backpack, a success.
Hey, Vaughn, thanks for letting us take over your store.
Oh, not a problem. It was a fantastic turnout. Thank you, Berea, for your help and support. Great collection here, so thank you very much.
Outstanding. And we're doing a lot of this for the Volunteers of America.
That's right. I've got Becky here with the Volunteers of America. Tell us about who we are helping today.
So most of the backpacks are going to stay right here in the community through the Parma Area Family Collaborative, and we're also giving backpacks to children of homeless veterans.
That's wonderful. And at last count, we had more than 100 filled backpacks here in Berea. So thank you, everybody who came out. And we have more coming, don't we, Jason?
We do, Jen. In fact, take a look at these folks here coming all the way here to the MARCS in Berea. What are you guys donating today?
Crayons and paper.
Crayons and paper. Go ahead. Go for it. What about you guys?
Book bag and spirals.
Book bag, spirals. What about you?
Say a little bit of everything.
Yeah, you were talking the whole time before we went live.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, guys. All right, so beautiful weather out here. Again, out here till 6:30. Complete forecast details coming up in just a bit.
All right, and when it comes to backpacks, Dr. Caserta recommends wide straps like the one I'm wearing here. It's easier on their little shoulders, and even better, maybe those ones with the wheels that they can pull. That's if the school allows. So you always want to check with the school policy to make sure that that's something that you can get for your child. We got lots of backpacks here today at Operation Backpack, thank goodness. Right, Jason?
That's right, Jen. Beautiful day out here. A little bit on the sticky side. We have the goods behind us, rocking a little Smashing Pumpkins for us. And we've got Dr. Nicholas Scott here. Talk about, Dr. Scott, what you have here to donate.
Yeah, so my staff at Broadview Eye Center had a little friendly competition, and we were able to collect lots of school supplies, and the people at Berea had big hearts.
Awesome. Thank you so much for what you're doing here. We really appreciate it. A lot of folks coming together on a day like today to really give to what matters here out Operation Backpack. We'll be out tomorrow, too. South Euclid, the Ohio Savings Bank. All right, let's take a look at your weather right now. This has been a great day, Jen.
Absolutely.
The weather has cooperated, and the folks in Berea and MARCS particularly couldn't be any better.
Absolutely. We had more than 100 filled backpacks come out here, plus all kinds of other loose supplies. Really generous people out here in Berea, and we'll be at the Ohio Savings Bank in South Euclid tomorrow, so still plenty of time.
A lot of fun. We'll send it back inside to Ramona. Actually, we're going over to Tony Zarella for sports.
All right, so another lovely day. How was it out there today for Backpack?
It was great. I think you guys can relate. Yesterday, you guys were in Menor, a little sweaty. You needed the sunscreen, the shades as well. I think we were able to do that again today out in Berea. It was a great crowd, a lot of fun.
Good.
Myself, Jen Picciano, and Mark Nolan. And thank you, everyone who came out. And, of course, Berea and MARCS. We'll be out tomorrow, South Euclid, at the bank there, Ohio Savings Bank.
I want to thank everyone who came out to today's changing gears. Operation Backpack at MARCS in Berea. It was really cool. Tomorrow we'll be heading to the south side. Duffy's going to be there with Monday. Brian and Carl. Yeah, they'll be at the Ohio Savings Bank on Cedar Road in South Euclid from 4 to 6:30 collecting school supplies for kids in need. You can also donate on Amazon. Just go to the link on the Cleveland 19 News website for the link or to look at the supply list.
Always watching, always tracking. Now, your first alert forecast.
Yeah, and it was awesome today out in Berea. Thank you so much, everyone who came out, met some great folks. The nice folks at MARCS, people from the Berea Fire Department, Police Department. They had city council members out there as well. It was a great time. We had also a little petting zoo from our friends down in Nova, way down here into portions of Richland and Ashland County.
We want to say thank you for everyone who came out to the MARCS in Berea today for our Operation Backpack School Supply Drive. It was a great time. Nolan was there, Chief Meteorologist Jason Nicholas was there, Jen Picciano, meeting and greeting and having a good time. Slider even made an appearance. Again, we want to thank everyone who came out to drop off either the school supplies for kids or those monetary donations. And we're going to continue it all week long at various cities across Northeast Ohio to help kids who need it the most. All right, so tomorrow, Brian Duffy and Chief Investigator Carl Monday are going to be at the Ohio Savings Bank in South Euclid. That's on Cedar Road from 4 to 6:30. Both of those guys, get to know them. They're really cool characters. Come out, drop off those much-needed school supplies. You'll be making a kid's school year better. It really was fun. All three of us have been out in the first 2 days.
Yeah, it was great.
Slider looked like he was going to take down that backpack.
Yeah, he was cool. He was having a great time. You know, Slider's always a nice addition to any event, and the weather cooperated. I think overall tomorrow should be fine, too, out in South Euclid.
Now, this is a Cleveland 19 News editorial.
It's hard to believe that our kids will be heading off to begin another school year in a few short weeks.
For many Northeast Ohio families, this is a stressful time. The price tag for essential back-to-school supplies can add up, and many families just can't afford it. That's why Cleveland 19 News is spearheading Operation Backpack. It's a school supply drive that really goes a long way to help kids in need. While we've been gathering notebooks, pencils, crayons, and backpacks in communities across Northeast Ohio, we'd like to remind you that you don't have to drive anywhere to make a donation. We've set up an Amazon account with a list of items needed and pricing. It's never been easier. Simply go to cleveland19.com or the Cleveland 19 News app and follow the links and prompts. Remember, a donation made in Northeast Ohio helps kids right here in Northeast Ohio. We'd also like to give a shout out to our corporate sponsors, MARCS, Levin Furniture, Ohio Savings Bank, and the Volunteers of America for helping make Operation Backpack make a difference. Most of all, we'd like to thank you for your generosity. For many kids, the first big test of the school year is just getting started with the tools they need every day. Your donations open the door for their success.
We encourage your response to this editorial. Email your response to editorial@cleveland19.com.
You know, you've heard about this, a statewide tax-free weekend. The goal is to save you some money buying all the supplies and clothes that your kids need to head back to school. But how much can you actually save? Dan DeRose here now to answer that exact question. Dan.
Good afternoon, Mark. Well, when we set out to get you answers here at Cleveland 19, some are easier to get than others. Today, I tackled this monumental task. I want to find out how much you can actually save on all the school supplies on this tax-free holiday. We set out to MARCS and did just a little simple hands-on shopping experiment. Took one of the lists of school supplies they had there in the second grade class at St. Mary Byzantine Catholic School. Then we collected up everything on the list. It was pretty standard, things like markers, crayons, notebooks, boxes of tissues, and even Clorox wipes. Now, coming up at 5 o'clock, how much of our list was actually tax-free? How much of this stuff you see here sitting in front of me was tax-free? And I'm going to tell you, not everything here is. You have to know the rules. And then, more appropriately, how much did we end up saving on all this stuff? That's coming up at 5. Getting answers, Dan DeRose, Cleveland 19 News.
This is the tax-free holiday weekend, so how much can you really save? Dan DeRose getting answers with an in-store experiment. Dan.
Yeah, actually, Chris, a very simple experiment. We picked up a shopping list for a random grade. This is the second grade list for St. Mary Byzantine Catholic School in Cleveland. Then, pretty simple, go out and buy the stuff. How much money did we save?
Start our shopping here.
The phrase, every little bit helps, is what this weekend is all about.
4-pack of crayons.
Keep in mind, I'm picking up school supplies as if I have one child in a second grade class. Some families are buying for multiple kids in all grades, and some supplies can be pretty pricey.
Markers, non-toxic.
Remember, to be tax-free, the school supply item has to be less than $20, which is fine when it comes to notebooks, paper, and folders. The more expensive calculators are not tax-free.
2 pencil cases, no boxes, zipper pouches only.
But there's no limit to how much you can buy. If you needed 100 folders, they will all be tax-free because each folder is less than $20. Our last 2 items were a 3-pack of tissues and Clorox wipes. Take note of these 2 items. We'll talk more about them later. With all our items, it's time to check out.
Your total is $22.54.
Looking at the receipt, you might be surprised to see we paid 73 cents in tax. How can that be when these were school supplies? Remember the tissues and wipes? Those are not tax exempt because they're not technically school supplies. That being said, we did the math, and on our other 13 items purchased, we saved a total of $1.02.
So it may not sound like a lot, but again, this was a very small list. We only spent, $20. If you're buying for an entire family, keep in mind it's basically in Cuyahoga County, it's an 8% sales tax. That's like somebody handing you an 8% off coupon. Would you really go crazy? No, but it is going to save you some money. You spend $100 in a store, you're going to get $8 of that you didn't have to pay on taxes. Good luck shopping this weekend. Remember, clothes and school supplies. Getting answers in the Answer Center. Dan DeRose, Cleveland 19 News.